Well, hey, I want to tell you about a new workshop series that I'm about to put out there. We're going to dive into the sacred play of Ma Lakshmi, goddess of abundance and beauty, goddess of creativity and prosperity. And we're going to really look at channeling the four paths, the four wealths of Lakshmi through us. We're going to do a lot of opening up to the channeling path that is our divine source, to our source energy, as our divine connection to our source energy. And as we learn more and more how to do this by really plugging into our sovereignty and the truth of who we are and reaching for our own truth, I'm not going to teach you anything that comes from outside of you. I'm just going to help align you to the truth of what's already inside of you so you can learn from the wellspring of your own inner wealth, of which Lakshmi is a great pathway into. So Lakshmi's four paths of wealth. We start with relationship. So the first week we're going to explore relationship. And as we're going to look at your relationship to yourself, your relationship to others, and your relationship to your life. So as we really focus in on relationship, in yoga we call it Dharma, our relationship to life purpose, our relationship to what we're here for. How do we walk out, and what is the path we are walking in relationship? So that's going to really teach you how to embody yourself, how to really feel into what is true for you. It's going to have you take a deep look at your shadow and your light and integrate it all so that you can show up more fully sovereign as you in relationship with yourself, with others, and your life in general. This will bring you into greater integrity with who you are and help you show up in greater authenticity of who you are, so that only you, remember, can take your seat. This will help you take your seat in relationship. In the second week, we're going to explore through how we resource ourselves in the world. So we'll look at money. We will look at self-love. We will look at self-care. We'll look at all the ways in which we really resource ourselves from the inside out. When we're well resourced internally, we're better able to create abundance in our material world. So we're going to really look at that. We're going to feel inside our embodiment of who we are to find out where you're blocking yourself. If you're not living the life of material wealth that you want to be living, where have you blocked yourself? And how are you not loving and caring for yourself to the fullness that you could? So this is going to help you really step into who you are as your own self-love and how you flourish in the world. And I do believe that this is where the rubber hits the road to it all. So we're going to talk a lot about self-love and our money story and all the things. In the third week, we're going to talk about pleasure. Yeah, pleasure. The goddess loves pleasure. We're going to talk about chocolate and sex and the freedom to wander and roam and walk. We're going to talk about the ways in which we feed ourselves, the ways in which we explore the world. We're really going to talk and look at the timelines that we're bringing into how we embody ourselves as we walk our way through this. What are the frequencies that we allow ourselves to live by? In the fourth week, we're going to then look at freedom, real freedom, like the freedom that is your capacity to express yourself as you, your freedom to walk in the world as you choose, your freedom to think and be received, your freedom to make choices, your sovereignty. Here we're going to remember how sovereign you are on earth at this time. In this one, we know and we integrate all four paths, right? All four paths come together in embodiment through radical freedom. And this is going to really show you the ways in which you've been holding yourself back and putting yourself in a box in life so that you can bust those walls down and show up in a way that's you. So it's my prayer, it's my hope, my wish, my intention throughout this 4 weeks together that you will really find the nuggets of gold that live within you and then weave that frequency into the world that you're living, recognizing that you know, like the analogy we use with the goddess, that we weave the worlds that we create out through the cosmic yoni, out through the web, the spider web that the spider weaves. It's weaved out of the body to create a matrix that we then live in as the creator of that world. So this is going to be a real path into how you're weaving the web of your own life, your own worlds within worlds. Like, really, this is how we empower ourselves, and we're going to use the energy of Ma Lakshmi to do that. It's going to be big. I can feel it. There's a lot of good potent energy for it, so I can't wait. I'm excited to share it with you. The format is going to be in person. If you are here in Taranaki, New Zealand, and you want to come to my home, I'll give you the address through private messaging, and that'll be between 10 and 12 on Sunday mornings New Zealand time, starting July 10th. But I'm also going to make it available through Zoom. So you're going to be welcome to join us in my living room from anywhere in the world. And then I'll make the recordings available for participants both on and offline, virtual and in person. And then I'm also going to offer an in-between meeting, an opportunity for us all to come together on Zoom, where we can have a little check-in and a little bit of a Q&A and a little bit of a drop-in, where we can just sort of have a little meeting point and see where we're at and see what's going on. And that'll be a little bit guided by who shows up, who's there, and what the need is at the time. So that's going to be a real opportunity to turn this into whatever you need it to be, whatever the energy of your source creation is wanting to imbibe at this time. So it's going to be juicy. It's a sliding scale donation. I'm going to ask for donations to come in for between $124 and $321. You can just offer whatever in that. You can offer more if you'd like, and if you're really struggling and you can only offer less than that, just direct message me and we'll talk about that as well. Okay, so I look forward to discussing more with you. You can go to beingandbecoming.life/Four-Wealths-of-Lakshmi. Put a little dash in between each of those words, Four-Wealths-of-Lakshmi. Or just go to beingandbecoming.life and go to offerings tab, and down there you will find under offerings 4 paths to Lakshmi. Sign up. Space is limited in person, and the Zoom I think will help create a more global feel that will help us really see where we're all at, and the recognition that we're here to create our own world at this time. Lakshmi is the goddess of sustainability. What are you creating that's sustainable at this time? I'm really looking forward to sharing this with you. So let me know if you have any questions, if you want to know more, and visit beingandbecoming.life to get the bigger skinny, and reach out to me using the comments, the cliff notes underneath this, whether you're seeing it on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. You'll be able to find links in the bio or the comment below. So much love to you.